I did. I did. I'm here. So let me go ahead and put up this last video. We'll spend a few more minutes on this, and then I will let you guys go. I do definitely appreciate y'all, but I want to play this for y'all, and we're going to discuss this.
Maybe I shouldn't say. You are not going to go to jail for writing a bad check. Maybe I shouldn't say bad check, for writing a check. You're not going to go to jail for writing a check to pay your light bill. What's going to happen is you're going to get a insufficient funds fee. I don't know how much they are. I think they're like $35. They're not that much. From your light bill place, y'all can let me know how much it costs where you from. And then they just give you extra time to pay it. That's it. You could write a check to your car insurance, but if you write a check to pay your car insurance and that bounce, they ain't gonna never, ever, at least in the state of Florida, let you write a check again. But you'll be riding and your license won't be suspended. Checks still work. I see the old people where I live at in Walmart all the time. They write checks for their groceries. You don't go to jail for that. They just give you a little extra time to pay it. Even Walmart, if you write Walmart, I'ma shut up. But somebody has said rent offices don't accept checks no more. They accept money orders. They actually do. A check is when you use your routing and account number. When you pay your rent, instead of you paying with your debit card, you pay with the routing and account number. That's basically a check. And then when it bounces, that's considered a bad check. And I think the rent people be charging like $100 and something for a bad check. I'm not trying to tell you to fuck your life up, but if you want to be in the dark, you gotta buy yourself some extra time. Also, most banks, if you do have a bank account, most banks let you overdraft. Navy Federal lets you overdraft $500. Suncoast Credit Union in Florida, we got Suncoast Credit Union. They let us overdraft $1,000. So if I ever was like on hard times, I literally can go overdraft my bank account by $500. I literally can just go to the ATM and take it out. With Suncoast, they let you pay any bills. So if I need a light bill paid or something, I'll just pay $1,000 through the bank account. With Suncoast, they'll let that bitch ride, and I don't got to worry about lights for the rest of the year. But then I got to pay Suncoast back within, 60 days before they close my bank account. Buy yourself some time. You got to do what you got to do. Everybody like, oh, she's giving out bad advice. It's real life advice. If you don't have to do these things, don't do them. But for us who have had to do these things, it works. We ain't go to jail. You're not going to go to jail. You're going to have lights. For rent, I'd rather you get on a payment plan, but you got to do what you got to do. First things first, if y'all know y'all don't got the money, always dial 211 in advance and, start getting help. The only thing that suck about not being able to pay your rent is they want a 3-day notice. If you don't have a 3-day notice, they don't want to pay your rent. Same thing with lights. If you don't have a final disconnection notice, then they're not going to pay your lights. You got to wait until you at your wit's end, and that part sucks. But what you got to learn how to do is know, okay, my final notice date, even a girl whose final notice date is tomorrow, you been knew that. You knew that for at least 7 days. You done known that. So as soon as you get stuff like this, instead of you trying to come up with the money, immediately call 211, see who got funding in your area. L-HEAP is nationwide. That program is nationwide. They pay your light bill for 3 months. Some of them will do 3 months at once. Some of them will do 3 months per year, whatever. But resources exist. But if push comes to shove, bitch, I'm writing me a check. They don't take you to jail. You're just going to have to pay an insufficient fund, a return check fee. That's it.
When I seen that, I was just like, Lord have mercy. Now, let me say this. Some of the stuff that she said, very little of it, but some of it is true. Thank you. Yeah, I said it. I do appreciate the subscription. And thank you. I do my best over here content-wise. Yeah. Now let me say this. In first of all, um, she just need to shut up because most of the shit she be saying don't be correct. Now let's go to Navy Federal. I have an account with them as well. They will give you $500 overdraft. You have 30 days to bring it back positive. If you don't bring it back positive in 30 days, they lock your account, and I think they give you another 15 days before they charge it off. If that first time you hit that 30 days, they lock it, you can't use any of your accounts until you bring that account negative. Then after 24 hours, they will give it back to you. But I think they only give it back once. If you screw up again, you just out of there. Georgia's own credit union, that's a Georgia credit union. They give you 30 days, but depending on your deposits, they'll give you up to a $1,500 that you can overdraw. But it adjusts. So you could be $1,000 overdrawn, and then they decide you only get 500. Then they'll be trying to lock your account up, calling you, bugging the shit out of you for their damn money. But they will do that. Um, she said that you can write checks and you don't go to jail. You don't go to jail for writing a check. You go to jail for bouncing a check and not paying it back. First, if you bounce it under 500, and I'm just speaking Georgia here. Under 500, it's a misdemeanor. Over that, it's a felony. Sometimes, if you write a felony, and depending on the situation, they consider it fraud and not a bad check. Then you going to jail off GP. So you don't need to be taking penitentiary chances listening to a female who will lie to you. There are resources. Every single thing that she talked about, there are resources to help. They got these buy now, pay laters. Um, I talk about them not a lot on this channel. I could, if that's something people would be interested in. But I did do a video or two on here for the moms, just saying, these are alternatives to help you. She mentioned writing the checks at Walmart. Sweetie, when they run that check at Walmart, they already know if the money in your account. If it ain't there, they are not taking that damn check. As a matter of fact, these days at Walmart, they give you the damn check back because they turn it into ECC, which is electronic check conversion. It can check your account to see if the money's there. And if they don't get some kind of notification saying that the money is there, they are not taking the check. I have an account with USAA and Navy Federal. If I went and wrote a check to USAA from Navy Federal, USAA could immediately see if that money is in that account. They have a way to check it. If that money's not there, they ain't taking that damn check. They don't care that I've been with them for 18 years. They know the money's not there. So, yes, you can write checks all day in certain instances. But if you don't have money in that account right then, they ain't taking it. There's very few banks now that aren't online um, and can instantly see the money. So that really don't work. Navy Federal will let you write a check to make a credit card payment from another bank using online access. But if you ever have one bounce, they'll keep taking them, but they're gonna put a 5-day hold. These banks, these financial institutions are out here to make money. They're not out here to be a fool. Now she mentioned the light bill. If you write a check to your light company, uh, most of the southern companies, what they'll do is when the check comes back, they'll send you a letter or email giving you 5 days to give them the money, or they're gonna turn your lights off. And these days, they ain't even got to come to your damn house. They do that shit on the computer. So waiting and giving you extra time, that shit, they don't do that no more. They don't do it anymore. Now these smaller companies may have different ways to do it. For example, in Augusta, it's Georgia Power and it's Jefferson Electric. Jefferson Electric is gonna cut your shit off if your bill over $5. Middle Georgia has a company called Flint. they will cut you off for 2 cents. And if you write a check the first time, when that check come back, they don't even send you a letter. They just take the amount of the check off your account. If it takes you negative or whatever, they just cut your shit off. That's how they do it. They don't play these games that Peach out here talking about, killing these people. If you need to have more time, you need to do like these buy now, pay laters. They give you the credit card number, like Sezzle. They'll give you a card number. You can pay your bill. If the bill is, let's say, $300, you put $75 down and you pay 75 every 2 weeks until it's paid. Um, they do it. Zilch does that. And now for rent, they have a app called the Rent app or Better Egg. If you have those systems, you can pay your rent. If your rent is $1,000, you'll put 250 down at the first of the month, and every week you'll pay 250 until it's paid. So when it's time to get to your next month and a new rent, you paid off last month and you can do it again. So there are ways out here to handle these situations without um getting a felony. Yes, they do give you five. Navy Federal will give you $500 overdraft, and you can have two accounts with overdraft on it. They don't take checks here if you about to be cut off for this very reason. And you know what? In a lot of places they don't, cause they be knowing what's up. These people ain't stupid. Why is who son? No, there are places out there that'll do some of these things, but not, most of what Pete said wasn't true. And if you write a check to your insurance company and that check bounce, they gonna cancel the insurance. Now they gonna try to cash the check 2 times though, but they gonna cancel their damn insurance. If you don't have the kind of income that you can pay that money back, yeah, that ain't no wise thing to do. And when I was talking to somebody about using overdraft. And what I told him is what you do is, okay, let's say for instance you do have to use that $1,000, right? Your next paycheck, your check better be a G or you just out of gas. But you get the $1,000, you pay the overdraft back. You wait 2 days, then you take 900. Then the next month you take eight. The next you take seven until you don't need that overdraft no more. If you don't make enough money that you can go without that 1,000, that's the only way you can use overdraft and then get out of it. I mean, that's what I would advise a person that's struggling. Also, I would advise them to use these buy now, pay later to help you buy things because you can use them for grocery, you can use them for damn near anything. Also, when it comes to rent, that rent app or Better Egg. If you need extra money to payday, I would tell you to go to Clio, Bridget, or the other one I think is called Empower. Now I've only used Clio, but it's stuff out here to help people. But the best thing you can do is try to make enough money that you don't need them, but you can still use them if you need them. Don't be just out here writing checks just because you stupid, because you still got to cover the check and the fee. Okay, who refers who to get $100 where? Oh, you were saying Peach Son? No, Peach Son ain't with her mama. They don't even talk. Hey, who meets? Yeah, because it damn sure wasn't peaches. Exactly. They would have. But see, Sky's Cardinal wrong was thinking they wouldn't put her out because of that other shit going on. And now, okay, Shonda, let's say, with that situation, you have a child that has oxygen. If they try to turn you off, all you have to do is get a letter from her doctor saying she's on oxygen, and they can't turn you off. So why would you tell a person to go and write a check? Just go call the doctor, get the letter to show proof to the electric company, and they can't turn you off. They have to work with you. They do that, but you know what? It's so political with that. It's hard to get, but you're right. Most of the insurance company give you a little bit of a kickback. Exactly, Ronnie. They can't, Shonda. They couldn't cut you off. I got a CPAP. All I would have to do is get a letter proving I have a CPAP, and they can't cut me off. Which I don't do. I just pay. But that is true. Not a problem, Jen. You can just hit that replay because we finna get on up out of here. We just was talking about what Peach put out there. And again, like I was saying, there's other resources, other banks. I mean, if that's something y'all would like to talk about from time to time, just so moms can have that information out here, I love to do that. It's a lot of programs. It's a lot of places. It's a lot of. They even have apps like Kickoff and Self that help you build credit now. How good does it work? I don't know. I haven't tested them. I usually like to test stuff like that and then tell people how it worked for me. And the only of any of those programs that I've used, I use Afterpay for shopping, Klarna for shopping. I use Zilch for every damn thing because I just have a credit card number that I can use. And then I've used Clio because they give you an advance to your next payday type of thing. So that's what I do. If a person is already eligible for Navy and you refer them, yes, both of y'all will get money. If she's referring them and saying they're her relative, then they will get in trouble. You can refer anybody to Navy as long as they are uh, um eligible for membership. So that's no, she can make all the money she wants as long as they are eligible. Because at the end of the day, Navy just trying to get new members. Mm. It tastes like toad. Good night. Yeah, it's a lot of programs out there. Now I ain't never had luck using them, but I know they out there. Yeah, I use Afterpay too. I got a $2,000 limit with them now. Now I'm not using the whole two because, like I said, we call that the poor man's credit. They don't use, you don't have to have good credit for those. You just pay 25% down, and every 2 weeks you pay 25%, and then they just give you more and more of a limit. You can use them for damn near anything, even vacations. That's why I be like, all these moms out here with all this fugazi, honey, y'all could do better than y'all doing. You definitely can. But guys, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. I thank you all for being here with me tonight. I know that I'm now in the Central Standard Time, so for some of you guys, it is midnight. Hopefully, that'll help me move to an earlier time span. But I am gonna go and take care of myself. I definitely value the information y'all have given me, just like I hope the information I give is valuable. I thank you guys so very much for taking the time to come check out my live tonight. Those of you who may miss some, please hit that replay and also hashtag replay for me. I am in my new place and we are going to get started doing some different stuff here. I'm going to start going to the casino at night on my gambling channel to try to grow that. If y'all don't know about that, go check me out, Gamble with Mish. And we just gonna do other little stuff so I can show y'all the city. So thank you guys. I will see y'all in the next one. And y'all have a good evening. Dress yourself in one of the expressive t-shirts from Kush Online. Over 109 styles and 18 colors. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed. Okay, Grandma. Now take us on out of here.
Oh my God!
You the ugliest bitch I ever seen.
Me?
Police gonna get this motherfucker.
Me or you?
You self-mouth bitch.
Damn, Grandma, you gonna get me fired. Dang. Stop what you're doing and go follow Gamble with Mish right now. Dress yourself in one of the expressive t-shirts from Kush Online. Over 109 styles and 18 colors. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed. Okay, Grandma. Now take us on out of here.
Oh my God!
You the ugliest bitch I ever seen.
Me?
Police gonna get this motherfucker.
Me or you?
You self-mouth bitch.
Damn, Grandma, you gonna get me fired. Dang. Stop what you're doing and go follow Gamble with Mish right now.